my channel. So today in this video we're going to talk about the June month favorites. So in this video we're just not talking about just only skincare and makeup. We're talking about more like podcasts, books, etc. So if you want to know what my June month favorites are, then please keep on watching. So like everyone says, no matter how much big you are, you should keep your eyes down. So like that, I started my YouTube channel on the purpose to share about my knowledge regarding skincare and makeup. So I'm going to start with skincare and then makeup and then the other parts of my June favorites. So now let's start with our first skincare product. That one is this Bath & Body Works 1 in a Million 24-hour moisture ultra sheer body cream. 226 grams of the product contains in it. So basically this is a hand cream, this is a body cream, but I do use this as my hand cream. So one of my our family friend gifted this to me on my birthday. So I use this. It has such an amazing fragrance and I really like it. And oh my god, these days just because I'm constantly sanitizing my hands, they are getting dry a lot. Generally they are super dry, but now Sahara Desert. So that's the reason I'm using this. This is so moisturizing and I really like it. The second product is this Himalaya baby cream. Let me tell you two reasons why I included this here. Point number one, you can't find affordable hand creams in the market. And point number two, that if you have sensitive skin that is way sensitive, that will react to any product immediately, then you should use baby creams, because baby creams are meant for babies and babies have sensitive skin. So you get that? Yes, so that's the reason you should use a baby cream. Sometimes my skin reacts like this, and at that time I tend to not use any other new products and tend to stick with this baby cream, especially the one from Himalaya. This is amazing. I really like this fragrance. Oh my god, that fragrance is so good, okay? And more than the Johnson baby cream, I really like this one. I personally recommend it to you, everyone who has sensitive skin, because it works damn great. The next product is a face oil. This is by Alps Goodness. It's their Alps Goodness Argan face oil with gold in it. So it contains 5 ml of the product. It is for 155 rupees, which is good for a face oil, but the quantity is very less if you're from a dry skin type. If you get it, yeah, but for me it's amazing. 5 ml for an oily skin. Sorted. So this is how it will look alike. They also give you a dropper, of course. Oh god, this is so cute. I really like it, and I used this for 4 to 5 times and I really liked it. The next day after application, in the night and the next morning, your face looks amazing. It glows. I really like it, and I personally recommend it to all the people who love face oils. Okay, if you are from oily skin type, use very little, so that you won't get too much of oiliness and greasiness upon your face. So I personally recommend it to all the people out there who love face oil. Fourth and the last skincare product here in this video is this Aaranya Skincare Naturally Youth Preserve Night Cream Okra. Okra is the main ingredient in this cream. So it's a drugstore brand. It contains 25 grams of the product in it. I have a sample pack with me, and to be honest, till now, until I made this video, I didn't know that Aaranya is an Indian brand. Man, it's a drugstore brand. It has such amazing products in their collection. I would definitely get them more and review for you guys. And this is such an amazing one for oily skin type family. You just need a pea-sized amount, that's it. And if you use more, obviously your skin will get greasier. So don't use more, just take pea-sized amount. And for dry skin type, I think I won't suggest you this, because you just need a little bit more product to use upon your face, because it is mainly for oily skin type. At least that's what I feel. But if you're just from dry skin type, then you can use. But if you have Sahara dry result skin, this is not. Let's get into the makeup. So I just have only one favorite makeup product in the month of June, just because I didn't play with makeup a lot in the month of June. Honestly speaking, I didn't upload any tutorials or anything of that sort, so I don't have those many makeup favorites in the month of June. But I just have only one, that is this Take Quirky Color Corrector. It is in the shade From That Long Drive 13. It is just for 100 rupees. And this is how it look alike. It's so good. It's looking so luxurious, and it's an orange character. This is how it look alike. I personally don't have any problem with this. According to the price that I'm paying, maybe just this thing, just the packaging, but other than that, I just have zero complaints about this product because it's affordable. Point number 2, it's working great. It gives you that medium to sheer coverage, and I'm okay with it. So I thought to not buy color correctors anymore. So this is my last color corrector, at least in my time for books. So the first book that I read in the month of June, 37 plus Grace Marks because Life is Beyond Numbers by Vishal Anand. It's a fictional story. I really like this book. Basically, I'm a non-fictional person. Like, I do read non-fictional books more than fictional books, but somehow I really like this. There are two main characters, keeping the friends aside. There are two characters, the main ones. One is Viraj Aaron, the second one is Nimisha. But Nimisha fades out in between, but still you can listen her name and read her name in the book, but she fades out in between slightly, and again you will see her at the end. So, but anyhow, if you read this book completely, you will understand what I'm talking about. If you're a fictional lover, this book is... The second book is by Sudha Murthy, that is 3000 Stitches, Ordinary People, Extraordinary Lives. I really like this book, okay. There are 11 chapters in this book, 179 pages in this book. I like every chapter. I like all the 11 chapters. It's insane, you guys. She talks about spirituality, and she talks about how boys used to make fun of her in her engineering time period. And then she talks about Infosys Foundation, a day in Infosys Foundation. She talks about relationships with family. She talks about education for Devadasi's community. She talks about a lot, and I personally like this book a lot. Yeah, this book a lot, and I personally recommend it to all the non-fictional lovers. Even if you don't read non-fiction books a lot, try to read this. I know you will change your mind and read more non-fictional books, because non-fictional books are the most knowledge gaining or wisdom gaining books. That's what I feel, and I personally recommend this to everyone out there, and I hope you read this book. So it's time for podcast recommendations. The first podcast recommendation that I'm giving for you all is by The Purpose, Jai Shetty. So the first podcast that I'm going to recommend for you all is the Malcolm X. The late Malcolm X. So Jai Shetty have 5 questions. So of course he's not there with us anymore, but all of these answers for the questions that Jai Shetty is going to ask the Malcolm X are the questions that are answered by him in few of his interviews. And so the answers of these questions which are by Jai Shetty, the answers will be in Malcolm X interviews, so that you can gain a lot more wisdom. And I personally like that episode a lot. I think it's a kind of game changer for you guys. Just go ahead and listen to it. He talks about racism there and etc. etc. I personally liked it. The second podcast that I'm going to recommend for you all is also from Jai Shetty's podcast itself. That is... You want to know what it is? So that is the 4 types of personalities that you need to know. Oh my god, it is such an amazing podcast. I personally like Jai Shetty's podcast a lot, but this one is amazing. You'll get to know about yourself through this, so don't miss it. Listen to this. So the next podcast that I'm going to recommend for you all is by the Ranveer Show. It's about how he overcome his pain from his childhood. So I personally connected to it a lot. So that is my last podcast recommendation. Hope you liked this episode. If you did, then please hit the like button, share, comment and subscribe. See you next time. Till then, take care. Bye.